What is going on YouTube? This is M&M Gaming. Going to be doing a vehicle showcase video for you guys today. So we're looking at a 2021 BMW X3. This is the xDrive 3.0, 3.0i. We have the key right here. So looking at a solid black key. I don't really know how to distinguish the difference. So looking at the key here, a 2021 BMW X3 silver. I keep thinking it's white when I'm inside of it. It's so funny, like you're looking at the mirrors. It just looks white. Get into the engine right away. This is obviously an older BMW compared to the ones that I've been doing recently. A lot of leaves in there, as you guys can see. It's pretty dirty. The twin turbo power engine. We have 248 horsepower, 258 torque, pound per feet, 16 valves. This is the DOHC, the double overhead camshaft. It's a 2-liter i4, which is the inline engine. The oil is actually more centered into the center of the engine. Usually it's on the side or off in the back, so it's kind of cool. With this car, you actually do have this panel you can move out of the way here, and you can clean up in there. Now they've actually been putting the oil type. So we have SAE OW20, and you can do this side as well. Just want to show you guys here. You can actually unlock. What the hell? Someone's driving through here. Go ahead and close that up. So we do have the LED headlight, the black trim over the mirrors. And then I do like these rims. They're actually full alloy. We're looking at the trunk here. I'll go ahead and tell you guys here. So perfect space to open, literally just barely. Here we have this cover that you can take off and open and close. Kind of cool. To be honest with you, the trunk space is actually fairly similar to the X5. Have a little bit more space down here. That's probably almost a foot deep in there. A little section here for smaller items. I don't know why these seats are like, might as well just push these in, because then it gives you a little bit more space to see back here. Because every time I'm driving, there's like no window space. You guys can see how tiny this window is. And then you have the seat cover sticking in the way. MPG. For the city, it's 23 miles per gallon. Highway is 29. The range on the car is 395.6 total range from full to empty. And then in the highway, we have 498.8. So 395.6 and then 498.8, which is kind of a big difference, 100 miles, depending on if you're highway or city. The amount of gallon capacity is 17.2. When you're at the pump, try to verify that. Put a full tank. You do have fog lights on this car. The X5 did not have fog lights, surprisingly. Storage space in here. On the X5, there actually was another thing you could open, and there was like some space in here. Down here you have the rear climate. There's no heating seats in the rear of this car. Wow, this is like really fucked up. Total MSRP for this car is $51,000. I don't know how that's even possible for an X3. The color is Glacier Silver Metallic. You almost feel like the car's white looking at it from here. Yeah, I don't know what destination charge is. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm assuming that's navigation. You do have the different camera angles. You have the rear camera, the side view camera as well. Like if you look here, you actually can see the side of the car. You actually have a car wash view. If you go to 3D view, you can actually scroll through and see there's a front camera, but you can go through the entire car and see all the different sides. I don't think there's Sentry mode with any of these BMWs unless there's like a newer one that has it. I'm not sure what this button does. I've seen that a few times. I forgot what it is. I don't really want to mess with it because I don't know if it does something, but you have the hazard lights in the middle. The door locking buttons are actually on the door now. They used to be from 2015 through the older cars. They used to be in the middle here with the hazard. These were where the buttons were, but they moved them. 225/60R 18 tires. The run flats, alloy wheels, 18 by 7 point depth, the same width on all the wheels. Some perspective on the inside here. We have the center console. Then we have this area here where you can put your waters. There's actually an area you can put your phone in here. A lot of these cars, they actually have a charging station here where you can put your phone. It charges wirelessly, but this car does not have it. It's just literally like a section you just put your stuff in. There's a USB as well. A lot of the BMWs started to do USB-C, and my head is like right here, and I can see like right over the car. And like when you're in the X7 or the X5, it's not like that. So on the rims, there's obviously no M package. The MSRP on this one, because you have a couple of extra packages. See, it is $45,000, the retail, but then when you add these packages, it goes down to the bottom at 51, almost 52,000. There is all of the specs as well. You guys can see them right here. Here's the notes I had as well, just a bunch of gibberish. You guys can pause the video and just see if there's anything that I missed. What's going on, guys? I don't know why there's such a glare going on here. It must be like sunlight hitting from that angle. I have the engine oil, the check lights, all tire TPM, all the servicing, whether it's a sedan. Oh wow, there's something going on there. There was water coming out of that spigot there. It's just like flooding. We're in eco mode right now. As you guys can see, everything's blue when you're in eco, all the menu dials. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to comfort. and it usually turns orange. Yeah, there you go. And then going into sport, it changes a little bit to a different orange. It's a little different, the menu, but it's still an orangey color. You just click the button and then it switches to individual, standard, plus. You actually have paddle shifters on this car. Some of the stock standard cars are actually not paddle shifters. They're usually just on the clutch shifter. I didn't even push up or down on the clutch, but I just clicked it in and it engaged it into like a lower gear. The basics with the clutch, you click it in, then you go up and down. Let me just see here. So there we go. So you can actually see what gear you're in. I'm not even with the shifter engaged. So when you're using the paddle shifters, it'll actually engage the different gearing. As soon as you stop messing with it, it goes back down, it just goes back into standard drive. See, we're in M1 right now, but in a second, if I don't mess with the shifting at all, it's gonna go back to just normal drive and it's gonna shift itself and do everything on its own. This is the sport mode bar. And then when you go into comfort and eco, it changes the color. It's blue now, but it also takes off that little bar. That's like a sport mode bar to show you the acceleration. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, YouTube.
Baby, now I got the flow. I'm about to pull up. His wishful kindness.